This is Blaine Lannon, and the purpose for my visit here today is to talk to you about the 11/11 phenomenon. This is a call out to people that are experiencing this in their lives. I'm always open to answer emails or phone calls, so if you have questions, if this is happening in your life right now and you're having questions, I'm always open to have conversation about this. The second purpose is a call out to maybe documentary filmmakers, writers, people who are interested in this, that it may be happening to, it may not, but somebody whose vision it is to bring this to the forefront of humanity right now. Let's see, what's the 11/11 phenomenon? If you're here, it's probably happening in your life and you don't really need too much of an explanation. If you clicked on this video, it probably is happening in your life, and I'll tell you that you're not going crazy. In fact, you're being woken up, and there's really nothing to worry about. This has been going on for about 2.5 years for me. It began on July 1st, 2007, and I began what I consider to be a radical enlightenment to a lot of universal truth, a lot of things that a lot of people consider to be conspiracy theories. And I'm not going to really get into that today, other than to say that other people that are being awoken and who are experiencing this phenomenon are also being led down very similar paths. So how it happened for me, about 3 months into my awakening, I noticed that first of all, when I would be sleeping at night, I would be woken up either through hearing a voice that I didn't recognize, or a couple times I felt like I had been touched on the shoulder, and I would get out of bed and I would walk into the kitchen and I would look at the digital clock, and it would be times like 1:11 or 2:22 or 3:33 or 12:12 or 12:21, or maybe a combination like 3:13 or 4:14. It was always a combination of the number 11. I also am in the sales industry, was in the sales industry for about 8 years, up until about 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I noticed that when I would get in cars at the dealership, I would look at the digital clock and it would also be a similar number combination. I noticed that the customers that I was manifesting into my life, their birthdays were also a combination of the number 11 about 80% of the time. So about 2 to 3 months into this, I thought, to be honest, I thought I was going crazy. I don't know. I was just concerned. I thought there was something going on. So I sat down at the computer one day and I Googled 111, and I was amazed at the amount of 1111 sites that are on the internet right now. Thousands of people are being affected by this. So I knew that I wasn't going crazy, and the next step for me was to find and talk to other people who this was happening to see if I could find a common thread. And what I've found in the past 2 years amazes me every day. The first thing that I noticed is people that this phenomenon is happening to are being led down very similar paths of awareness, self-awareness, being led down paths to learn about, like I said, what a lot of humanity would see as conspiracy theories. The first and most important one that I was led to was the Law of Attraction. This is the most current book I'm reading about Law of Attraction. There's a little plug for Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's called The Vortex. The Law of Attraction basically tells us that our predominating thoughts and how we feel inside creates the reality around us. It's a universal law. It works for us in both ways that can be seen as good and bad. If we think about something good and we feel like we're in a good space, odds are we're going to create in our life things that would appear as good. The opposite is true as well. So that is the first and commonality that I found with people that are being led down this 1111 path. I also noticed that we are questioning spirituality more, where we come from, who we are, and what I've learned in the past 2 years is we're simply energy vibrating at a specific frequency. Although it may appear that we're surrounded by solids, we are all made of the same substance, and in fact the furniture I'm sitting on, the drink that I'm drinking, the camera that's recording this conversation is all made of the same substance. And beyond that, there is no space in between everything. So that's something else that I have found as a common thread with people who are experiencing life, living with the 1111, is we're being led down the path of awareness to learn about who we are.